We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw right away is Stafford. He finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down. Now the first carry for King Henry. Whoa. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
This is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Watkins motioning over. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Incomplete. Taken in by Franklin.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's a screen from McLaughlin. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd down. Nix. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Shut up. 18, Pioneer.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Room up the sideline to the 20. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
59.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's Stafford now on second down. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around. Guys, this drive, Mike, I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
White.
Here's a run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go.
A run now with McLaughlin. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On the return is Tucker. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Broncos, nothing.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Alert!
2nd down, it's Stafford. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Oh, wide open. It's Adams. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. This is Henry. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll go again here with Henry. And the Raiders are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They go play action with Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
2nd down and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and 2. Stafford. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Ready. Pretty hot.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now it's Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, McLaughlin. A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Sack. Check go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Here's second and 2. They send Sutton in motion. On second down, it's Nix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Raiders are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Oh, he coughs up the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. On the return, here's Mims. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
27, Broncos nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Nix from the gun on third down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Henry. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Stay 50, stay 50. Ready, hot.
Stafford now. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, it picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Nix. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go, shot. Mustang 19. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. Crazy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On the handoff, it's Henry. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll run it with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Pistol give to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. There's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped.
And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He'll struggle to get positive yardage here, only up to about the 5. Second down. Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And more of the same. Another interception. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. Here's Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Henry. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. This is Henry.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.